Good morning and welcome to the FRP Advisory Group PLC Annual General Meeting. Throughout this recorded meeting, attendees will be in a listen-only mode. Questions are encouraged and can be submitted at any time via the Q&A tab situated on the right-hand corner of your screen. Simply type in your questions and press send. I'd now like to hand you over to Non-Executive Chair Penny Judd. Good morning.
Thank you and welcome to those joining us online. I confirm that we are quorate and accordingly I'm pleased to be able to open the 2024 Annual General Meeting of FRP Advisory Group PLC. Joining me are my fellow board members, Jeff Rowley, Jeremy French, Gavin Jones, Louise Jackson, David Chubb and Catherine Fleming. Before turning to the formal business of the meeting, I'd like to draw the meeting's attention to the trading update released at 7 o'clock this morning, which read as follows. During the last financial year to 30th of April 2024, the group made excellent progress. We delivered a further year of revenue and profit growth, demonstrating the strength of our proven strategy focused on strong organic growth supplemented by selective acquisitions. As noted in our full year results announcement on 24th July 2024, activity levels across the group in the current financial year to date have been encouraging. Earlier this month, the group announced the acquisition of Williams Ali CF Limited, our 11th acquisition since our IPO in March 2020, in line with our strategy. In line with the company's quarterly dividend policy, the board is pleased to declare an interim dividend of 95p per eligible ordinary share for the first quarter of financial year 2025. First quarter 2024 was 90p. The dividend will be paid, 0.9p. 0.9p. The dividend will be paid on 20th of December 2024 to shareholders on the register on 22nd of November 2024, with the ex-dividend date being 21st of November 2024. Trading in year-to-date continues to be in line with the board expectations, and the integration of our recently acquired businesses is progressing as planned. The short and medium-term outlook for our business remains positive, and we're confident of continued progress. The company expects to announce a trading update for the 6 months to 30th October 2024 in mid-November 2024. A copy of that update is available on our website and on the company's London Stock Exchange page. We provided an opportunity for shareholders to submit questions in advance, and there will be a general Q&A session held later in the meeting. I propose that we now proceed to the formal business of the meeting. The notice convening today's AGM setting out the resolutions to be proposed was posted to shareholders on 23rd of August 2024. Accordingly, the requisite notice of meeting has been given. I propose, therefore, that the notice of the meeting be taken as read. Is that agreed? For this meeting, in accordance with best practice, all resolutions will be voted on a poll. I'm directing that the votes are conducted on a poll in accordance with my right to do so under Article 50.1 of the Company's Articles of Association. I will cast the proxy votes held by me in the poll as I've been directed to in each mandate. I'm appointing the Company Secretary as scrutineer. Resolutions 1 to 13 are proposed as ordinary resolutions and resolutions 14 to 16 as special resolutions. Ordinary resolutions require a simple majority of votes to pass. Special resolutions require 75% or more of votes to pass. The full terms of the resolutions are set out in full in the notice. Voting will be on the full wording of each resolution. I should also note that I'm holding proxy votes in favour of each resolution in excess of 97%, except resolution 15, for which I hold votes in favour in excess of 84%. I will run through the resolutions briefly before formally proposing them as a group. Resolutions 1 and 2 are to receive the 2024 annual report and accounts and the remuneration report, respectively. Resolutions 3 to 9 address the appointment or reappointment of each of the directors of FRP. Resolutions 10 and 11 seek approval for the reappointment of Forvis Mazars as the company's auditor and authority for the directors to fix the auditor's remuneration. Resolution 12 seeks your approval of a final dividend of 2.3p per share. Resolutions 13 to 16 concern share authorities. Resolution 13 will authorise the directors to allot shares, and resolutions 14 and 15 will enable the allotment of shares free of statutory preemption rights. Resolution 16 permits the company to buy back its shares in the market. All of these resolutions are limited as to the amount and duration of authority as set out in detail in the notice. That is all of the resolutions that are to be considered today. Therefore, I now propose each of resolutions 1 to 16 as set out in the notice. Having proposed all the resolutions, I now declare the poll open. Please complete your poll cards by ticking the appropriate box against each resolution, completing your details and signing the form. Company Secretary will collect the completed poll cards. Please note that a vote withheld is not a vote in law and will not be counted in the proportion of votes for or against a resolution. While the poll's ongoing, we'll move on to the Q&A session.
We've had no Q&A come through.
Thank you. We've not received any other questions. All the poll cards have been submitted, and I now declare the poll closed. I'm pleased to confirm that all the resolutions put to the meeting today have been passed by the requisite majority. The results of the poll, including the exact figures and percentages, will be announced via RNS as soon as reasonably practicable after the meeting. This concludes the formal business of the meeting. There being no further business, I declare the meeting closed and thank you for your attendance and hand back to our organisers.
Penny, that's great, and thank you to the board for updating attendees today. Now, please ask attendees not to close the session, as you'll now be automatically redirected to provide your feedback in order that the team can better understand your views and expectations. This will only take a few moments to complete, and I'm sure will be greatly valued by the company. On behalf of the board of FRP Advisory Group PLC, we'd like to thank you for attending today's annual general meeting, and good morning to you all.